last song, which is already somebody has made the Smiley Virus joke. This is the new movie based on a novel by Nicholas Sparks, who is apparently incredibly successful and is responsible for the novel upon which Dear John is based. The story is that Miley Cyrus is the daughter of a divorced parentage. She has been with her mother. She has been causing her mother terrible trouble. She is now going to stay with her father for a certain amount of time. Now, see whether, from the clip that I'm going to play you, which sets up a few little things, see whether you can figure out how the whole of the rest of the film plays out. Okay, here's the clip.
You rehearsed that piece with her so many times.
Is she still not playing?
Not since the day you left.
How is she otherwise?
Well, let's see. Grades were in the toilet. It's a miracle she graduated from high school. And she doesn't have one friend without a pierced something. Thanks.
No.
She told you she got into Juilliard, right?
No. Without playing?
They said they've been watching her since she was 5. Not that it matters. She says she's not going.
Well, she'll make the right decision.
I'm glad you're so sure.
Now, add to this the fact that it is soon revealed that the father spent some time in hospital, but he's all right now. Okay?
Is he coughing?
No, he's all right now. Okay. So
That's good
the
to know.
key coordinates that you have here are: she's a troubled kid, estranged from her father, who's such a brilliant musician that she got into Juilliard despite the fact that she no longer plays the piano since her estranged father left. She's got into Juilliard, but she's not going. But they're going to spend the summer together. Now, on the basis of that, which of the following things do you think may happen? Do you think she'll reconcile with her father? I'm asking you, this is not rhetorically. Do you think during the course of the movie she'll reconcile with her father?
Yeah.
Do you think that there may be reconciliation with music going along with that?
Inevitably.
Do you think that she might perhaps want to move towards a position in which she does take up that offer of a place at Juilliard?
It's quite unlikely.
And do you think Dad's going to make it to the final reel? Okay.
Well, I think we should leave that hanging.
Nicholas Sparks himself says there's a lot of themes in the last song. You've got faith.
But you said he was all right, so obviously he does make it to the final reel.
Who said he was all right?
You did.
He said he was all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So he makes it to the final reel.
That's good.
Because that's how it works in film. And people go, I'm all right.
I'm better.
Yeah. You've got faith, forgiveness, family. If you just get these right, these are themes that touch viewers because they recognise them in their own lives. Now, here's the interesting conflict going on in my head about last song, okay? On the one hand, it's pants, right? Obviously. However, I would be lying if I didn't tell you that I actually sat there. Even as she turns up on the beach, there's a guy, he's running around with no shirt on, he's incredibly buff, you know, he hates her, she doesn't like him. Are they going to become friends? He's incredibly rich. Do you think he'll be able to reconcile with her? Don't know. Father, played by Greg Kinnear, who I like. I mean, I could honestly watch Greg Kinnear in almost anything. He's wants things to be okay with his daughter. She ready to do. I think things are going to be all right. And there are some turtle eggs. There are some turtle eggs which are buried in the sand, which at some crucial moment in the movie might actually give birth. And therefore, you know, even as life goes this way, life also goes this way. And I would be lying if I didn't say, even as every atom of my being went schmaltz, 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 you're being put out. I welled up. I started, no, sorry. And I was sitting there thinking, you know what? I know that people have this idea that somehow this movie is completely constructed. Of course it is. And the Nicholas Sparks is nothing but I have a suspicion that if I sat down and read a Mills and Boone novel, it might work in the same way. But I did not find myself unresponsive to the themes addressed in the movie, even as my gag reflex was struggling to be suppressed.
And your internal waterworks system working overload already.
Yeah, I kind of thought that there were things in it that were... I mean, I even though I know what's wrong with it, it was efficiently enough put together. And at the heart of it is the fact that I will buy into almost anything if Greg Kinnear tells me to do so. He's one of those really interesting actors that it doesn't matter how much kind of chocolate sauce he's swimming around in, I still buy Greg Kinnear. So, yes, obviously the target audience for this movie is not the people who are going to send emails in next week saying, I went to see it and it was terrible, because it's not like Dear John, it's playing a lot younger than that. It's a Smiley Virus film, okay? But you know what? The Smiley Virus audience might well like it.